How has the pandemic changed how you spend your money?
Actually, it didn't change much for me because, to be honest, actually I saved money during the pandemic because I didn't lose my job. There's no enough going out, stayed home. So I think it helped me save more money. And I've been looking into investing more ever since the pandemic. You're sitting at home doing nothing. And it's more spending my money more into savings and like putting my money into stocks. I think that helped.
I feel like just because you're not going out as much, you're definitely just not spending as much money because you're at home most of the time. So I don't know, it's unfortunate. Yeah, you have like online services, but even then it gives you limited like options to like support local, I guess. So a lot of the time you're kind of like trying your best to stay local, but still staying online because of the pandemic. So because you don't want to go out because you're supposed to stay home. So I think it's made you kind of like more directed towards like larger companies, which is unfortunate because you want to support the little companies that are still running and trying to get them to stay open. But yeah, I think it kind of just forces you in a way to like just support the bigger companies and they just get bigger, which is unfortunate. I would love to support smaller ones, but yeah, I think just trying to make it easier with the pandemic to just stay home. Yeah, unfortunately.
So the pandemic's changed the way I spend money and just spending it a lot more locally, focused on, the city I live in and obviously not traveling as much, so spending it here.
Basically, I've been spending less and saving more. I don't go to restaurants anymore. I shop online. It's not good for the local economy, but it satisfies that urge in me that says spend, buy new things.
How the pandemic's changed the way I spend money in almost every way. Almost every purchase is digital, hardly ever touch cash. Order stuff online, including during the worst of it, delivery at home. So that's quite a lot.
Definitely a lot more like subscriptions to streaming programs. Less money, obviously, on entertainment, like outside of my home. A lot more online purchases of stuff I don't need, that's for sure.
I'm afraid my answers are all a little boring. It hasn't really, that I can think of, had any impact. I haven't had to buy medication so far.
Less eating out, but now we have been eating out.
Yeah.
Like since it has opened.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say my spending habits haven't really like changed that much. I wasn't really too frivolous of a buyer anyways, so just the basics.
Honestly, as like a university student, I don't spend much money anyway, so I mean, I think it's been good for my savings because I'm not going out at all, so I guess saving more. So
I think we made economies.
Yeah, we are not going to restaurants anymore.
No traveling.
No traveling, yeah.
So
that was a big change.
Yeah, so I guess we saved money.
I've been buying a lot of stuff online as opposed to in-store. Kind of makes me, I feel like I'm spending more money than before just because I have to like buy a bunch of stuff online that I have to try. I guess I have to return it, but returns are hard to do, so
yeah.
I'm like the poorest I've ever been.
Also, usually they only do a minimum like free shipping, so you have to spend at least like $50. So obviously you think it's a good deal, so you put in the extra cash. So it does eat at your bank account a lot more.
Well, I've actually been buying less because the pressure to present yourself in public has diminished, so I don't feel the need to consume as much as I did before.
I've definitely started saving a lot more. I'm trying to be more financially responsible just because my work got taken away really quickly. Overnight, I lost a lot of my piano students. I'm a freelance piano teacher. And on top of that, my work shut down. So I've just definitely tried to save more money where I can.
Haven't been spending much because it's mostly at home. I'm back to work now, but certainly been able to save up for some trips and stuff to do around the house, so it's been pretty narrow.
Well, I can speak on behalf of my parents who are in their 70s. They are now online shoppers for the first time ever. Having things delivered directly into their home, that's all new for them.
Yes, and kind of liking it, but I'm glad to be able to get back out too once this settles down, because it's no fun as it is with masks.
Yeah. Community, being in touch with one another and being each other's company, like in person, is dearly missed. dearly missed.
Spend a lot more on renovations than we usually do. We usually spend a lot on travel because we're retired. We travel a lot.
Online shopping,
A lot of online shopping.
How has it changed? Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.